Zack Snyder's Justice League is here. Whether you're a diehard DC movie fan or a superhero newbie, you may need to be caught up on all the movies that came before and all the big changes that lie in store. What is Zack Snyder's Justice League, aka the Snyder Cut? It's an all-new version of the superhero action-adventure Justice League released back in 2017. Director Zack Snyder left the project in 2017 before filming was completed due to a family tragedy. As a replacement, Warner Bros. Hired Avengers director Joss Whedon, who rewrote the script and reshot scenes which left most of Snyder's original movie on the cutting room floor. After years of fans pleading with the studio to release the Snyder Cut, they finally relented, allowing Snyder to create a Justice League movie that follows his original story and vision. So, what can we expect from Zack Snyder's Justice League, and exactly how is it different? To answer those questions, it's important to know why DC's most powerful heroes teamed up in the first place. From Man of Steel to Wonder Woman, films in the DC Extended Universe have a close connection to the Snyder Cut. While Marvel movies tend to focus on the relationships and heroics of their heroes, DC movies often focus on the impact beings with superhuman abilities have on our real world. One consistent thread throughout many of the DCEU's films before Zack Snyder's Justice League have been the impending idea that human beings are not alone on Earth. This couldn't be more true than in Man of Steel. While Superman may not have gray skin and black almond-shaped eyes, the movie that kickstarted the DCEU reminds us all that Superman is indeed an alien. Sent away as a child from his dying planet of Krypton, baby Kal-El lands in the rural town of Smallville, Kansas, where he grows up being taught to hide his abilities from the rest of the world.
Oh, Clark, you have to keep this side of yourself a secret.
What was I supposed to do? Just let him die?
Maybe. There's more at stake here than just our lives, Clark, or the lives of those around us.
Kal-El, aka Clark Kent, is thrown into a world where he must become the hero Superman to stop a supervillain named General Zod. In the film's climactic battle, Zod crashes a Kryptonian scout ship into the city of Metropolis. Superman and Zod exchange blows while taking down most of the city in the process, including many buildings that belong to Wayne Enterprises. But ultimately, Zod is defeated. Batman v Superman: Dawn of Justice is an amalgamation of a Man of Steel sequel, a loose adaptation of Frank Miller's 1986 seminal graphic novel, The Dark Knight Returns, and 1993's The Death of Superman comic book. In the fallout to the Battle of Metropolis, we see it not only led to massive amounts of destruction, but took a toll on people's lives, including that of Bruce Wayne, CEO of Wayne Enterprises. But where there's destruction, there's usually ramifications, and Batman v Superman holds this theme throughout. Enter billionaire criminal mastermind Lex Luthor. Secretly knowing Bruce Wayne's alter ego is Batman and Clark Kent is Superman, Luthor hatches a plan to create divisions between our heroes.
How are we?
Lex?
Hello? Good? Hi, hello? Lex, it is a pleasure. Ow! Wow, that is a good grip. You should not pick a fight with this person.
Meanwhile, museum creator Diana Prince, aka Wonder Woman, tries to recover World War I photograph of herself and love interest Steve Trevor from Lex Luthor. Superman, who like the S on his chest has become a symbol of hope around the world, is falsely accused for a massacre in Nairobi, Kenya. Batman, who has grown weary of crime, is baited into believing that Superman is the greatest threat he has ever faced. While investigating metahumans, Bruce Wayne has a post-apocalyptic nightmare vision of the future in which Darkseid's Omega symbol is burnt into the landscape and Superman has a regime that serves him. Batman and Superman face off, and when Superman says that he has to save his mother from Luthor's goons, Bruce Wayne, whose mother is also named Martha, is reminded of why he became a crime fighter in the first place. Using General Zod's fingerprints, Luthor is able to gain access to the Kryptonian scout ship that crashed into Metropolis during the events of Man of Steel. Once inside the ship's Genesis chamber, Luthor creates an ancient Kryptonian monster known as Doomsday. Superman, Batman, and Wonder Woman team up to defeat Doomsday, but in the end, Superman is fatally wounded. After Superman's death, Bruce Wayne and a reluctant Diana Prince agreed to find other metahumans like the Flash, Aquaman, and Cyborg to fight and stand together.
The others like me. Why did you say they'll have to fight?
Just a feeling.
While most of the events of director Patty Jenkins' 2017 Wonder Woman movie take place during World War I, the movie sets up Diana's journey from naive princess of the hidden island of Themyscira to battle-ready superhero armed with her lasso of truth. Fighting alongside Allied soldiers, Wonder Woman falls in love with American pilot Steve Trevor, but loses him when he sacrifices his life to prevent the plane from distributing poisonous gas which could have annihilated the Allied forces. In the end, where Wonder Woman once believed that only Ares, the god of war, could have planted the seeds of hatred and violence in men, she concludes mankind has become far more corrupt than she ever imagined and decides to live as Diana Prince and hide her alter ego for nearly a century. Now you're all caught up with the movies that led to Justice League. Here's what you can expect from the Snyder Cut and how it's different from the 2017 theatrical version. New footage. While initial reports claim that Snyder would only use footage he shot before leaving the project, we now know the cast was called back for additional filming to shoot brand new scenes. New visual effects. Warner Brothers reportedly spent over $70 million on post-production needed to update and create completely new VFX scenes. New tone. Since the Snyder Cut will not include any footage shot by director Joss Whedon, you can expect less humor and a tone more in line with the SnyderVerse.
Dostoevsky.
New suit. Superman will finally don his iconic black suit, aka his recovery suit, that first appeared in the 1993 issue, Superman the Man of Steel number 25. More Cyborg. Zack Snyder said Cyborg is the heart of his film, so expect to see more of Victor Stone's backstory as an added bonus. More Flash. The Snyder Cut will expand on Barry Allen's story and restore unused footage of the Flash rescuing his love interest Iris West, played by Kiersey Clemons. New bad guys. Darkseid, tyrannical ruler of Apocalypse, will make his live-action movie debut and take on a prominent role in the Snyder Cut. Desaad, loyal servant to Darkseid, will also make an appearance. You can also expect Steppenwolf and his army of parademons to get a digital makeover. New characters. Jared Leto's Joker will make an appearance with an all-new look. Martian Manhunter will make his live-action movie debut. Deathstroke, who appeared briefly in a post-credit scene in the theatrical version, will appear in a new scene in the Snyder Cut. New color. Zack Snyder has color-corrected the movie back to the original color palette that we saw in the first trailer. New music. Tom Holkenborg, aka Junkie XL, will score the Snyder Cut. Holkenborg will replace composer Danny Elfman, who revived his Batman '89 score for the theatrical release. Now that you know how Zack Snyder's Justice League is different than the theatrical release, you just need to know where to watch it. The 4-hour feature film will be available to stream domestically on HBO Max in the US and Crave in Canada on March 18th. Internationally, Warner Media will make the movie available on the same day around the world on HBO and various video-on-demand services. So check your local listings. So tell me, what do you think about Zack Snyder's Justice League? Are you looking forward to finally seeing his definitive vision of the movie? Or do you think all the changes will just cause more controversy among fans? Let me know in the comments below. If you're interested in topics like this, like the video, become a subscriber, and hit the bell to get notified. It will really help me bring more content like this to you.